This is a native. This is palo blanco or hackberry.
He's no stranger to the great outdoors.
If we look straight across the river there, we see some cane. Okay, there's a patch there, then there's another patch, another patch. All of that is the native cane.
Dr. Tom Vaughan has spent his life studying the environment.
My background is not in water at all. I'm a desert guy, you know. I grew up in the Chihuahuan Desert. I went to graduate school in the Sonoran Desert. I worked in the Sahara in North Africa, then the Arabian Desert, and then I came to Laredo.
And for the past 36 years, he's focused on South Texas and the Rio Grande.
And back in those days, you know, there wasn't a week that went by that there wasn't something in the newspaper or on TV about how bad the Rio Grande is, how polluted it is.
So Dr. Vaughan got together with a group of local environmentalists, and together they started a movement. The Rio Grande International Study Center, or RISC, was established in the early 90s. Trisha Cortez works with Dr. Vaughan and says his passion for the environment is inspiring.
I mean, these guys, they plugged away at it before there was this idea of an environmental movement, and so they were really like at the forefront and kind of the trailblazers for paving the way in Laredo to do the right thing environmentally.
Soon followed a monthly monitoring program for the river, including sampling and testing of the water in the Rio Grande, a task Dr. Vaughan has completed monthly for more than 20 years. When he's not out in the elements, you can find him in the classroom. Thousands of students have studied under Dr. Vaughan.
Okay, so you can see there all the wells are yellow, so that tells us there's something in some of them anyway that we're in.
The head person from EPA is one of Tom's students. You know, so he went up to Austin and Washington, D.C., and now he's back directing the project back here in Laredo. You know, and he said, man, if it wasn't for Dr. Vaughan, I wouldn't have been a biologist.
Tom Miller says it's Vaughan's ability to get others involved that's helped grow the environmental movement in Laredo.
And to share his knowledge and his experience and to get people out there and doing things has been probably, you know, the greatest things. He's a real hands-on naturalist, biologist, you know, and he might have been in mammalogy, but that's not been his only interest. Tom was talking about the ratama, the yellow blooming tree, you know, and the big banks of it. And it's a native, but it's very opportunistic. And so that came back like gangbusters after the flood.
After 36 years in Laredo, Dr. Vaughan and his wife Pam are moving on, but he's leaving behind a legacy that can't be beat.
There's been a movement that's grown around it. I don't think you have many people that can say that they helped define the environmental movement in their community. And Dr. Vaughan, he can say that. I mean, he wouldn't because he's, you know, it's just not his style, right? But I mean, he can say this.